Hello there, my name is Alexander Rosso, and today I thought I would have a little play around with the new dinosaur. I'll take a quick attempt at saying its name. Let's go for this. It's the Tropeognathus. Tropeognathus? I will probably be corrected in the comments because that is a very hard name to say. Right, well, as I say, I'm going to have a little play around with it. Kind of excited about this tame because it's so different to many of the tames we've had. Yeah, it's about time we had a new good flyer, and I think this is it. So let's get started. Here is my trophy. I've spawned it in and already leveled it up a bit. I put a few stats into weight so it can carry the immense amount of gasoline and grenades I put into its inventory. Why have I put gasoline and grenades into its inventory? Well, I'm going to show you. The trophy you can ride without a saddle. That's one of the few bonuses to it. It kind of looks a bit like a Tapejara. It sounds like a Tapejara, and it controls like a Tapejara. It's got a normal bite attack, and it's got a sort of grab saliva attack, which is great for picking up people and doing a lot of damage. C just goes down, so that's not an extra grab. If you double tap spacebar, you'll get like a pushback move, a bit like the gas bag or the wyvern. Yeah, that's about it. Until you put a saddle on it. The second you put a saddle on it, which is here. Boom. All things have just got fun. So, don't know if you can, if I go into orbital, you can see it's got a cannon mounted on the front, and that's what those grenades are for. And on the rear, we've got an engine, which is what the gasoline is for. So, the trophy is where this is where it gets interesting compared to the Tapejara. Is okay at the moment, right? I'm sprinting. Not really much to report. Yeah. As soon as I click control, on the other hand, we ignite the engine, and he immediately picks up speed, and that sound is awesome. Hit sprint while you've got the jet engine going, and there we go. We've got some serious speed here. Now, I've always liked the Rock Drake for traversing a map, for their speed, because their glide and dart attack has been brilliant. But I'll be honest with you, since being on this, I really think I've got a new favourite transportation. I mean, one thing I love to do with a trophy is to, here we go, find the ceiling. We're going to find the ceiling. It's pretty high on Crystal Isles. Come on. I say it's pretty damn high on Crystal Isles. Here we go. There's the ceiling. And I love the dive bomb. I mean, he curls his wings in, so it's quite nice on the animation. Sort of like the camera shake and the sort of the wind marks really give you a sense of the speed in this tame. Obviously, I'm burning through my gasoline and stamina. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Nope, I crashed into the floor again. I still need to get a lot more practice with the trophy. And we'll turn that off and land. There we go. Perfect. You'll notice the stamina goes down. So as soon as you hit sprint, even with the jet engine, it's going to drain your stamina. But you'll be surprised actually how long it will last. I mean, with the jet engine as well, it's like it really helps with the stamina issue. So you can really traverse the map without having to really land. say, we had that cannon. So to initiate the cannon, again, you have to go into jet mode, which is control. And you see I've got this crosshair. And it kind of locks on to, well, maybe not lock on. It's more like an aim assist onto dinos. There we go. And say it shoots off these grenades. There we go, killed it. I mean, like, you can have tons of fun with this. I mean, I don't know if you're the same, but I've never really crafted grenades before. I mean, I've found them in crates and stuff, and I've used them, like when raiding. So let's say a bit of C4, I've got a few free grenades, but I've never actively crafted them here, knock a few trees over. Yeah, it's a tame of destruction. But I mean, I could seriously see myself actually crafting a lot of grenades. I just have to have fun with this. I mean, you kind of want to have like another person on a PvP server have one and like agree to a like little dogfight just for fun. Because I mean, this is gonna make airborne combat so much more fun, I think. Now, you'll notice I've made a few structures down here. One tech, metal, wood, thatch and stone. I wanted to see how the Tropy does against these, because obviously this is where some people's concerns are, is like, is the Tropy going to ruin raiding? And I personally don't think it will, because it's only grenades, and grenades seem to have a lot less damage. And I mean, it's not like you can just stand still, because you have to be in this sort of jet mode, so you're constantly moving. Let's have a look. If a parasaur doesn't get in the way, we'll try and hit the thatch hut this time. Okay, right, that's one clean hit on the thatch hut. And that doesn't seem to be damaging it. Oh, no, we have got some damage. Oh, and yeah, this thing is not going to break PvP at all. I mean, this is a thatch hut. And that took a lot to actually even just get through that. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I was expecting it to obliterate the thatch in one, and I was like, gonna be like, wow, that was so cool. Yeah, this kind of lackluster. If you I actually think this could do with being a bit stronger. I mean, I pumped some stats into melee just in case that affected the grenades. I don't think it would. Yeah, that's very unimpressive. Okay, well, I'll take it against the wood and stone. I mean, I've got a feeling it's going to be pointless to take against the metal, and even more pointless against the tech. I completely missed that time. Oh, no, that's the stone one. Yeah, yeah. I actually think this could do with being a bit stronger. Personally. I mean, let's just park this thing. Actually have a look at this structure. Are you serious? I did barely any damage at all. I mean, I hit the stone structure once, so let's have a quick look at that. There we go. Oh! Oh, that's interesting. That seemed to do a fair bit of damage to stone compared to the wood. I mean, I hit this wood structure quite a lot. I wonder if it's just, maybe... I've never really thought about it. Maybe, thatch wood aren't affected by explosives as much. Let's try hit this stone one a few times. I mean, it took down nearly 1,000 in one, so technically it should be 10 hits on a stone wall should take it down. Okay, let's have a look. I mean, I can see the foundation's taking a bit of damage. How's that wall? No, it doesn't seem to actually have taken too much damage at all. I love that move. It's so cool. Give the metal and the tech a little hit just for argument's sake. I should be doing a U-turn actually, shouldn't I? Yeah, we're gonna do the U-turn. And C. Is that a... It is. Okay, so in that tree was a rock. That's something else. Bit different there. Right, let's have a look at this metal then. Yeah, if anyone that was worried about the trophy breaking PvP, yeah, don't be. Yeah, these structures are fine. They're not gonna get any real. The trophy's not gonna be any threat to the structures, at least. So I think it's gonna make dogfights quite fun, interesting. Whoa! Well, there's a bit of fun. At least I got to see some of it blow up. Okay. Well, my overall feeling on the trophy: incredibly fun. Brilliant for traversing the map, I think. I mean, it's stupid fast. Which is something I think we're lacking in flyers, to be honest. We actually haven't got many fast flyers. I mean, Pteranodon's not too bad for speed, but I mean his weight is terrible. You end up having to pump so much into stamina, and I mean because the Pteranodon's only fast. Oh, pardon me. With the barrel roll attack, Wyverns are an okay sort of speed. I mean, a Griffin is fast. But I definitely think this is faster than the Griffin. I'm pretty sure people are going to disagree with me on that, but I really think this is a lot faster than the Griffin. It seems it to me, anyway. I mean, I know people are like, "Oh, Griffin's the fastest thing." I've raced Griffins with a Rock Drake on Ragnarok many times, and the Rock Drake has always won. Rock Drake's always been faster than the Griffin, and yet people quite often always disagree with it until I beat them. And I feel that this is faster than the Rock Drake. Yeah, the Rock Drake has got his dash attack, which is, again, stupid quick, but this is more constant. Consistent. I mean, you can use this whenever you want, and it doesn't take a lot of slight skill with aiming for the dash. Again, with the grenades, I think they could be made more powerful. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't think like they should be able to rip apart buildings. I mean, Thatch, it definitely should in my mind. I mean, that took far too long. So yeah, I think it could do have been a bit stronger. But that being said, it does seem fun. Maybe it's stronger against Tames. I mean, it took down that skiff pretty quickly, but they haven't exactly got a lot of health. Yeah, maybe they're just good for like the sort of dogfights. I mean, I'm really looking forward to trying to get like start a dogfight with these, because I just think that's going to be fun. Win or lose, you're going to enjoy yourself with this thing. I mean, this is definitely hands down one of the most fun tames we've had in a while. I bet you can't wait to tame one. For those who don't know how to tame it, I mean, I can always do a quick taming video at some point. I won't do it on this one, but I mean, I've just roughly describe it. You can only tame it by hitting it with a chain boller. You have to hit it with chain boller first, and then you have to feed it sort of like mutton, rare meat, or what I use, if I can, is the kibble. I believe it's the exceptional kibble. I know it's the yellow one. Otherwise, it can take quite a long time to tame. But once you chain boller it, you want to put a few dino gates around it to stop it from getting out. But you need to put a ceiling on, or it will get out of it. And you've got to be quick. I would recommend doing this tame with like 2 or even better 3 people. Just because of how quickly you've got to move. Because as soon as it breaks out of the chain boller, it will go. But also you've aggroed it, and it will fly off, but it will come back. And like it's sort of the way it moves. It sort of flies off, comes back, grabs you, does a bit of damage, drops you, flies off, comes back, and repeats until you're dead. So they are a very aggressive tame, unlike the Tapejara, which will just naff off. Yes, you have got to be very quick. I mean, when I've tamed it, I've used a parser with a baluster on the back of it. I mean, so that way I may have to replace my baluster every now and then if I do decide to pod up the parser. But it's not too expensive to sort of replace. But yeah, it is a fun tame. A little bit different as well when it's we're catching it, which again I like. I don't like when you have to use the same sort of boring old taming methods. I do like the fact that Wildcard is starting to give us sort of dinos that require different ways of taming. It just has a bit more fun to the game. It also sort of like some of these more difficult tames. I've noticed lots of people on servers. It seems almost like they're afraid to try and tame these things, but they're like willing to buy them. And I mean, you can charge stupid prices when it comes to a new dinosaur. I mean, on servers, I've joined for some the Carkinos, the crab that from Apparition. I sell them like no one's business because so many people don't like taming them, but they still want them. They're not that bad of a tame, but they're different, and that's what scares a lot of people. Anyway, hope you like this this video. I hope you love this tame because I know I do. And if there's any sort of other content you would like to see me cover, leave it in the comments, and I'll get back to you. Till then, goodbye.